So one of the things I really love about this platform, Carib 21 on YouTube, is that with Carib 21, I'm able to interact with people all over the Caribbean. I'm Jamaican. I don't know what is going on in all the islands in the Caribbean, but I'm able, through this platform, I'm able to talk to people in Barbados, talk to people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, talk to people in Trinidad and Tobago in real time. I'm able to, bring message. So like people in Trinidad and Tobago, because of this platform, they know what is going on in Jamaica, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. People in Barbados know what's going on in Guyana because of this platform. And one of the things that I find interesting is that for 2025, since I've been putting out videos like every day in 2025, one of the most common word that seem to come up when I'm talking to people in the comment section, because that is another thing about YouTube. I'm able to just have real one-on-one conversation with people on YouTube. And one of the word that comes up the most in 2025 is corruption. So today, I decide, it'll be interesting to talk about corruption in the Caribbean. Okay, so the information for this video today is taken from a website called Transparency International, and it's called a global corruption barometer. So they pretty much calculate the corruption globally, and this website it covers 180 different countries across the world. So from the most corrupt country in the world to the least corrupt. And as I said, 180 countries it covers. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be doing the English-speaking Caribbean, aka the West Indies. And first I'm going to start with Guyana. So from the most corrupt to the least corrupt in the West Indies. So Guyana on this Transparency International is listed as the most corrupt country in the West Indies. And I know people are going to say Guyana is not in the Caribbean. Guyana is not an island. Yes, we know Guyana is in South America. Guyana is a country, but Guyana is in CARICOM. Guyana is a part of the West Indies. So Guyana, when we have the conversation about Caribbean, countries in the Caribbean, Guyana is always a part of that. So Guyana, number one, is seen as the most corrupt country in the West Indies. And it shows from a score of 100, Guyana scores 39. So 39 from 100. And that's the score that they use to calculate corruption. So from 180 countries in the world, Guyana ranks 92. Guyana is 92 in terms of the most corrupt country in the world. So 92, and the score is 39 out of 100. So I guess, that would be like a failing score. That would be like what? F. So Guyana, the number one most corrupt country in the West Indies, in CARICOM. Okay, so number two, the second most corrupt country in the West Indies, in the English-speaking Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago scores 41 out of 100. 41 out of 100, which again would be another failing mark. And out of 180 countries, Trinidad came in at 82, which when you look at it, it's not that bad because like almost 100 countries across the world is listed as more corrupt than Trinidad and Tobago. So number two, Trinidad and Tobago, second most corrupt in the West Indies, in the English-speaking Caribbean. Oh, number three is Jamaica. So Jamaica scored 44 of 100, and Jamaica is ranked 73 of the 180 most corrupt country in the world. So as I said, it's not crazy because there's over 100 countries that is listed before Jamaica as being corrupt. So it's, with all things said, it's not that crazy. So Jamaica came in at number 3. Okay, so number 4, Grenada. So Grenada scored 56 out of 100 and is ranked at 46 out of 180 countries in the world. So Grenada came in at number 4 in the West Indies, in the English-speaking Caribbean. So Grenada, number 4. And remember, this is from the most corrupt to the least. So Grenada came in at number 4. Okay, so number 5, we're talking about St. Lucia. So St. Lucia scored 59 out of 100. That is their score, which is actually a really good score. And that would put them at number 38 out of 180 countries in the world. That would put them at 38 in terms on the corruption scale. So that pretty much means that 142 countries in the world are considered more corrupt than St. Lucia. So as I said, that is actually amazing. 142 countries out of 180 countries across the world, it's considered to be more corrupt than St. Lucia. So St. Lucia, number 5. Okay, so number 6 on my list, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the score for St. Vincent and the Grenadines is 63 out of 100, which this is the best score so far. And this is, I would say this is a passing score in the context of things. And that would put St. Vincent and the Grenadines at number 32. So this pretty much means that like almost 150 countries across the world are considered more corrupt than St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines is coming in as one of the least corrupt countries in the Caribbean. And as I said, this put them at number 6 in terms of the West Indies, the English-speaking Caribbean, at number 6. So that is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So not bad at all when it comes down to the corruption scale. So next up, we are talking about Bahamas. So Bahamas, I think Bahamas, this is number 7. Bahamas, the score for Bahamas is 65 out of 100. That is their score. And that would rank them 28 of 180 countries in the world on the corruption scale. So that is very good. So Bahamas, the score 65 of 100, and that would put them at 28. So as I said, that means over like almost 160 countries that would be ranked more corrupt than Bahamas. So that is very good. And as I said, this is like in the English-speaking Caribbean, aka the West Indies. Okay, so this is number 8, what is listed as the least corrupt island in the West Indies, aka in the English-speaking Caribbean, that is Barbados. So Barbados, the score for Barbados is 68 score out of 100. So 68 score out of 100 for Barbados, and that would rank them at 23 of 180 countries in the world. So as I said, the way how this works is that when you look at it, you would see like at least 160 countries that would be considered more corrupt than Barbados. So Barbados is one of the least corrupt countries in the entire world and the least corrupt country in the Caribbean / in the West Indies / in CARICOM. So Barbados the least. And it's important to note that this is listed at number 8, but countries like Antigua, Barbuda, they are not listed on the scale. So that could be like an amazing thing or not so good. I'm not sure, but Antigua, Barbuda is not listed on that site. And also places like Montserrat is also not listed. So the most corrupt in the West Indies is considered Guyana, and the least is Barbados. So that was it. From the most corrupt, as I said, Guyana came out on top as the most corrupt, Trinidad and Tobago, and then Jamaica. So number 3, the 3 most corrupt in the Caribbean, in the West Indies, in CARICOM, and the least corrupt, as we could see, is Barbados and Bahamas. So this, as I said, like doing these videos in 2024, corruption pretty much comes up on a daily basis when we talk about certain stories coming out of the Caribbean. When we talk about the oil deal that was made between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of people from Trinidad in the comment section would talk about the corruption in government in Trinidad and Tobago. When we're talking about what is going on in Guyana, there are people that talks about corruption and they're like doubtful in terms of the progress that's been made in Guyana, and corruption comes up again. When we talk about Jamaica and the recent story we did on Usain Bolt and Usain Bolt losing 12 million US dollars, corruption also comes up again. So it's a reoccurring theme that comes up. So what this international transparency, the corruption barometer does for people who are looking to invest, like say, for example, in the Caribbean, in Africa, certain region, like they would go and check these corruption scale and to see if it's worthwhile investing. Okay, so when it comes down to a worldwide level, when you look at it from a perspective of 180 countries, Guyana came in at 92. Some people say, that is not too bad. They're right in the middle of the pack where corruption is concerned. Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica at number 73, as I said, right in the middle of the pack. So like 100 and almost 10 countries are ranked more corrupt than Jamaica. So I know people in Jamaica would take that and say that is not too bad. I wish it could have been better, but it's not too bad. Trinidad and Tobago, 82. So 100, pretty much 100 more countries in the world would be considered more corrupt than Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe people in Trinidad and Tobago would say that is not too bad. When you compare it to, like, for example, in the Caribbean again, Dominican Republic. So Dominican Republic is one of the most corrupt in the Caribbean. And Dominican Republic is ranked 104. So 104 out of 180 the most corrupt countries in the world. And Haiti is ranked 168 out of, and we know what's going on in Haiti. So Haiti is ranked 168. It would be interesting to know who is ranked 180. So that is it, guys. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know what are your thoughts about this. Is this list surprising to you? Like Guyana being considered as most corrupt, Trinidad and Tobago second most corrupt, Jamaica third most corrupt. And when we talk about the other islands, the Bs like Bahamas and Barbados being the least corrupt in the Caribbean, is that surprising to you? And one of the things that I find interesting is that I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but Barbados, the only island, the only country on this list with a female prime minister, and it's considered the least corrupt. Is there a connection there? Are men more corrupt than women? Men leaders more corrupt than women leaders? Or is it just that the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, inherited like a clean slate, so she kept it as clean as possible? So sound off in the comment section and let me know what are your thoughts about this. Do you pay like these type of information? Do you pay this information any mind? Do you think that this is like just garbage? It's just like a bunch of people, like first world countries, like just trying to put numbers together to make other countries look bad? There's some people that feel that way. What are your thoughts? Sound off in the comment section and let me know what you're thinking. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.